Good morning, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. The topic to be discussed right now is on vital power should be mistrusted. Again, I will tell the topic. The vital power should be mistrusted, but with only that vital power, we are moving and we are trusting it. You know, one beautiful message: vital can be a good servant, but a bad teacher. If you use it as a servant, it will serve you in very amicable, very beautiful way. It will work like anything, it will serve you like anything. It will be a very loyal servant, very worthy servant, hard working servant. But so far its mastership is concerned, if you make the master, it will mislead you. Bad master, it will lead you to anywhere you can't know. So try to help it, try to take the help, no doubt of it, no problem with it. But the thing is that it must be in a very this manner. You should not trust it. We should not be trusted well unto the core. Even it has got the necessity. Sri Aurobindo has written in the hymn to Durga Sutra. Mother, give to our heart and mind a titan strength, titan's energy, to our soul in the intelligence, a God's character and knowledge. To our mind, to give to our heart and mind, titan's strength, titan's energy, it is required. But so far this soul is concerned, God's character and knowledge, to our soul and intelligence, a God's character and knowledge. So both have got requirement you have to do, but the thing is that you have to balance. Here on prayers and meditations of the mother, we have seen the power of the vital should be mistrusted. It should not should be mistrusted. To some extent, you are as per the utility you can trust, but actually should be mistrusted. It is a tempter of the on the path of work. It tempts. It tempts. You have seen so many occasions. The world's richest man was there. He was that level contractor. He took some construction work to build bridge on the sea, and finally his fate went in another way. Everything was spoiled. That a sea storm came. Everything was finished. She became the poorest one. Like this, you can recently the great news, you can see the Adani Group owner. Adani is now facing the storm, for which the government is also under the fire. So many ways you can see. You can't know, but where really this track is leading to. Has got the necessity. Vital power is essential. But thing is, you must remember, it must not be it should be mistrusted. The reason is like this: it is a tempter on the path of the work. On the path of the work, it attempts, it is a tempter, and there is always a risk of falling into the trap. If you will be led by this vital wholeheartedly, then there is a risk of falling into the trap. You can fall into the trap, and that's this. It gives you the taste of the immediate results. Immediate results. That's what we are worried and we are anxious immediately. So I am offering 10 rupees or 1,000 or 500 rupees in the temple offering box. So immediately it will happen. I have seen some people, even from south, deep south, I have seen. While I was staying in Pondicherry, there was a big crowd. That people will come whole the way from overnight, through overnight journey they will come, because they are rich people. They are having their own vehicle. So whole the no, entire night they will be asleep. Not without sleep they come awakened. So here also whole day they will move forward, and the evening only after this ashram is closed, then another night journey they will reach their home. But they don't know. Some people are aware, but some people they come out of anxiety. If I go, if I touch, if I get the blessings, then my work, my dream will be fulfilled within my arrival, within my return, within 24 hours, everything will be fulfilled. But here nothing happens, no miracles happens. Sometimes people get, no problem, but here the purpose is not the material purpose. You must remember, people get, no problem, whatever is their requirement it is given, but what is the purpose of your coming? You have not come for the purpose for which it is there, you are shouting here. Your purpose is different, not the success but perfection is your goal. You have come here for perfection. From mind, as from the monkey, from the ape emerged the bright, illumined man, dazzling man. So like, from this man present, from this present imperfect man, when a new man is coming, that is Superman. New man is on the way, it has already emerged, to some extent its work has begun. Sri Aurobindo has quoted, this is like this is a splendorous man will arise, that is Superman. So your purpose is different. Mind, vital and physical, they are just instruments of the psychic being, of the soul. Soul has brought them as its instruments. They will be a helper. Now but now at present they are hindering the progress. For that actually the psychic being is actually in the very dormant stage, behind the veil, hidden, concealed. It is awaiting, doing her work, but in a hidden way, hidden manner. But the thing is that it has to come forward. So that for that actually people need the immediate result. Immediate result. You show me the miracle so that I can believe. That is their tendency. It was there, it is here, and I don't know how long it will continue. I want a miracle, dazzling miracle, so that they will believe that the divine is here doing the duty. Shirunda has quoted initially. For men shall not know the coming till its hour, and belief shall be not till the work is done. Is done, but actually that time people would be flying as a Superman, and they will be with the splendorous forms and names and forms with all the splendors. And at that time you will be getting astonished that something has happened. This miracle is done. So you will be holding meetings, like some good people, they have gone, they have done bright achievements, and you are arranging this stage just to just to greet them, to honor them. But you have not, you have forgotten he was also a somebody like you. He was born and brought up among you in this village, and he has gone long way, struggled, suffered, hoped, endured, so many ways he have gone so long, and he is now achieving, he has achieved, whom you are now greeting, saluting, his sloganing. But no thing is that you can be may not be you may not touch that height, but there is a possibility we can do something, but you are not doing. That is the tragedy with you. There is always a risk of falling into the trap, for it gives you the taste of immediate result. That is the problem with you. Very soon it deflects all our action from the right course. You are moving, but if you are moving in the right track, suppose, but if you are much more guided, enslaved by the vitalities, so you are really deflected your all your very soon it deflects all your action, not one or two, all your actions from the right course, and introduces a seed of illusion and death into what we do. You will be going with a great vigor, great temper, you will be moving. But once this vigor and this this expectation is gone, you have been derailed, you have lost the track, and you have fallen into the trap that you have been tempted by on the path by the vitalities. And then the second thing is coming into mind, not to progress but what to do. Seed of illusion, seed of illusion, and second, and death, into what we do, normally what we do, these into these traps Normally we'll go and we'll think of not progressing forward, not moving forward, not marching forward. But the thing is that we will go into the seed of illusion and the death of what we do normally do. That is what. So don't trust the power of vital too much. That's what mother quoted here. That is the topic we have chosen. The power of the vital should be mistrusted. Second step, one more step ahead we are going. To be constantly and integrally at one with thee is to have the assurance that we shall overcome every obstacle and triumph over all difficulties, both within and without. Have you ready? Are you ready really? Just imagine what for you are here. What for you are here. Just sometimes back, there was a very beautiful call from some sadhak, from devotee. Recently, before 2 days, his their function was over. They had a nice time. They have celebrated this mother's function, annual function, in a very splendid manner. He had some anxiety. He just had a call that we are happy. I told, no, happiness is required, but not sufficient. At least you have done, but once a year. That consciousness is there. Once a year, that is not enough. Every day, every minute you have to do. That is what spirituality. Spiritualism, it does not wait that once 1 hour will come in a particular day at a particular time, and for 1 hour will go and sit. That is not the purpose. And the spirituality is that definition is something else. If you really define spirituality, you can know each day was a spiritual romance, as if he was born into a bright new world. That feeling will be there, as if he was born into a bright new world. You are awaiting for your birthday, it will come sometimes on 17th of March. You are awaiting because this is February. After 1 month, you are going to celebrate your birthday. That is not enough. It is there, but the real spiritual birth is something else. Even in your birthday, you are not in a position to evaluate yourself. That is the problem with you. So here the problem lies there itself. You can know, you can understand. Very interesting manner you can see. What is that interest? You have to. Each day, every day was each day was a spiritual romance with the spirit, and feeling will be there. The outcome will be there. How can we know? As if he was born into a bright new world. Every day, every time, every moment, हर पल, हर वक्त मैं किसी नया जीवन में हूँ. ब्राइट न्यू वर्ल्ड. आई माई बर्थ इन ए ब्राइट न्यू वर्ल्ड. नया जगत में मेरा जन्म हो रहा है. So here that is a very small message, but actually it is very charged message. To be constantly and integrally at one with thee. Constantly and integrally, two words have been used. Constantly and integrally at one with thee is to have have the assurance. That assurance must be that we shall overcome every obstacle. Condition that we shall overcome every obstacle coming on the way and triumph over difficulties. Difficulties are coming, obstacles are there. So we must overcome the obstacle. That is the first condition. Second, triumph over all difficulties, both within and without. These difficulties and obstacles, it is coming from within and without, and we have to overcome the obstacle and triumph over difficulties. That assurance will be there, and with that assurance and progress, there is a chance we can be constantly and integrally at one with thee. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow.